Are you ready? We start in 30 seconds from now.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome. We will let you know when we will start and count down before.
Where do you join you from? Let us know in the comment field. Do you already know our speaker? Give a shout out and let us know how.
Ask anything during the session in the comment field, and we will bring it up to the speaker or answer it in the chat. Are you ready? We start in 30 seconds from now.
Welcome to this micro course, providing you with best practice skills and know-how. This session is given to you by the Haren Group, your partner to enable best practice learning. With your host, Maurits van der Plas.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're from. Welcome to this session about the challenge publication from IPMA World. I'm here with a set of fabulous authors I'd like to introduce to you. So I'm here with Daria, director of the IPMA Kids program. I have Sanja, president of Montenegrin Project Management Association of IPMA and the IPMA Kids and an IPMA Kids mentor. I have Miguel, president of, sorry for the pronunciation, Apiego. Yeah, we practiced, but apologies. IPMA Portugal. Thank you, Miguel. And I got Johanna, vice president of IPMA Poland and founder of the IPMA Kids program. Yeah, then Daria, you can put the screen up.
Okay. Thank you, Maurits.
Daria, take it away.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today. My name is Daria Ivadic-Vidovic, and I will introduce you briefly IPMA Kids program, an initiative focused on developing project management skills and competencies in children and young people through fun and practice approach. This is not just about teaching theory. It's about helping kids learning by doing, exploring, and actually experiencing what it means to work on projects. So this program is based on non-formal learning, which means children don't just sit and listen like in schools, they actively participate in some activities on workshops. The core idea is learning by doing. As I said, kids work on real or simulated projects, which helps them develop practical skills from an early stage and ages. At the same time, we focus on building awareness, helping them understand how projects works and why these skills are important in everyday's life. And finally, there is also formal recognition after completing the workshop. They get the diplomas which validate their newly developed competencies. So just a moment. We have our vision, mission, and values. Our vision is to become a leading global initiative in developing project management competencies in children and youth. Our mission is to empower young people through practical learning so that they can collaborate, take initiative, and create value after results of the projects. And we strongly rely on our core values, which are child-centered approach, learning by doing, collaboration in respect, responsibilities and ownership, creativity and innovation, and excellence in project management competence development. So these values guide everything we do within our program. Also, we have our goal, developing project competencies in children and youth through hands-on learning. And children participate in workshops where they work on tasks, reflect on their actions, and learn how to organize information and solve problems and achieve goals through defined projects. This program is targeted to 3 groups. Age groups. First one is 6 till 9 years old. The second one is 10 to 15 years old, and the third one is from 16 to 18 years old. That allows to adapt the content and complexity of project management competencies through their development stages. Why start early? Why start project management competencies from early ages? So first, we live in an agile and rapidly changing world. So children need flexibility and the ability to adapt all changes all around their environments. Second, kids naturally already have the ability to get things done. The program helps shape these natural abilities into structured competencies. And the third one is prepares them for the future, bridging the gap between formal education and the real skills needed in the global job market. So this is something that we are preparing them from the early ages, and they develop them continuously for real life and real projects when they will be adults. Our methodology, as I already said, is learning by doing. And this includes interactive workshops where children actively participate in project activities, not just observe. So they learn how to find and organize information and data, works in teams, and reflect on results. We also use a playful approach because learning should be engaging and enjoyable. At the same time, we support autonomy and encourage children to think independently, take initiative, and become proactive. So my colleague Sanya will continue and describe shortly how does workshops look like. Sanya, please continue.
Sanya, can you turn on your mic? Sorry.
Okay, so Hello everyone from my side. Today we are going to speak about the core of the IPMA Kids program. It's about how to deliver the workshops and what does it mean for the children and for the teacher and for the community. So the IPMA Kids program are designed to help children to learn project management skills on the fun and engaging way, like Daria was saying. But through each workshops follows from 4 main stages that guides the learning process. Now we are going to speak a little bit more about those 4 stages. The first one is briefing. In briefing, the IPMA Kids team actually do the presentation and introduce the workshops to the children, explain its goals, and creates a safe and friendly atmosphere. What does it mean practically? Actually, the children are instructed how to do the things through the instruction and encouraged to work together, communicate effectively, and solve the problems, and how to solve the problems actually. This stage builds responsibility and prepares them to the main activity. The second stage we are calling execution, where children carry out the planned tasks, what they heard in the briefing session. They learn by doing, reflects on their decisions, and discover how they could do it together and how things could be improved. This actually hands-on experience in the heart of the workshop. This is like we are saying, the most important thing during our journey through the workshop. Next phase, the third phase, is the feedback session. This is very important session and allows children to share their experience and emotions during the execution of the workshops. Here, actually, we are the tutors, IPMA Kids tutors, actually ask children how they feel. They are telling them what they did good, what they did wrong, but at the end, we are actually talking to them how things could be done better. And the last stage of this is recognition. In this stage, each child received a certificate, applause, and congratulations, which strengthens their confidence and sense of achievement. At the end of each workshops, we are organizing the group photos. At the end, through these stages, I must say, the workshop is not just only teach project management skills, but also to build cooperation, responsibility, and joy in learning in different way. So this is the 4 stages. The program started in Poland, thanks to our Joanna, in 2016, and they actually carried out until 2000, where they introduced this program to IPMA. And the first official, like we say, pilot program was delivered in Montenegro. And after that, like we said, everything is history. The IPMA Kids program, we spread the word through our network. Every day we are receiving the request from our national association to join the program and to practice this beautiful new form of learning for the children in early stages of their project management. Also here, we actually formed the IPMA Kids team. We always welcome everyone who could join us and who could ask the questions. How to get involved? We are actually working through national associations in each country. They are responsible to establish the contact with the schools, with the teachers and companies, and all the volunteers who want to popularize project management, especially in their early ages. So here's Daria. Do you want to present? Here are the...
Okay, here the core team, 3 of us. I was a mentor till this year. Now I'm the IPMA Kids Global Director. With me is Sanja as a kids mentor, and Fereste, who is operational team member. 3 of us as a core team are supporting the all around the world, all MAs, member association, and develop this program. Whoever wants to join us is welcome. Now we will go on our book. So Joanna will continue with our great success, I will say, which we wrote 2 years and had publishing last year. So the floor is yours, Joanna.
Thank you. Thank you, Daria. Thank you, Sania. Yes, now it's my time to start introducing our book, which was published last year by Haren Group. We wrote the book with very big engagement from our side. I could say with feeling that we are doing a good job and that the thing what we are doing would be useful for young people. But of course, with great fun and with our friends, with a group of friends. And let me present our authors of the book. This is Miguel Carvalho Emelo from Portugal, Sania Medojovic from Montenegro, Daria Ivandic-Vidovic from Croatia, and Jorun Volstad from Norway. That was our team who wrote the book. I will start from the concept of the group, and I will tell you a few words about what we wanted to present and what approach we take towards the writing to the book. And so we took a story-driven approach because we think that teaching learning of project management should be engaging, actionable. So that is why we follows a real project in that book. So it means that students, young people, are managing a school trip through the book, and they have some questions, some of course problem, but also they have some challenges, and we want to give them some practical support for decision making. Why it stands out, or maybe why we think that it stands out, that book from the others. We think that we combine education, storytelling, but also tools. So it means that in each chapter, we have not only information, not only practical part, but also we have tools for young people which they can implement into their project through all the phase of project management in school. The second thing, we think that is accessible to beginners, but not only for young people, but also for people who started to work with project, if they would like to read about how to manage project with a little bit of humor and easygoing approach. So I think that the book is for them, and it bridges the gap between learning and doing. So we present some definition, some theory, and how to use it. To whom is that book addressed? Of course, first of all, the book is addressed for IPMA kids, young people, so especially for the group of juniors, what was presented by Daria at the beginning. And we put competences from our main standard of IPMA, which is individual competence baseline, the version 4.0. And we wanted to translate the competences into much more easy way possible to understand by young people. That book also is addressed for teachers. We think that when you are teacher, when you would like to implement in your school during your classes some practical approach, you can use that book and follow through the book through your classes. And I told that the book is also something. It's story approach. Yes, because through the book we see how behave, what are the challenge of group of young people who are friends, and that friends are responsible for the project and organize the project, which is very important for them, but also for the fellows, because the project is organizing an end of the year trip. This is about that young people, but also about people who are around them at school. So we have also in team, I could say in that team, Mrs. James, who is the teacher, and she is very helpful. She coaches them and he help them to manage project. And we have Mr. Chen, who is also somebody who knows school and who can support them through the processes which they follow through. Okay, so that is about the first part of our presentation about the book. And Miguel, the floor is yours about the details.
Okay, thank you, Joanna. So this is the structure of our book. So starting from chapter 2 until chapter 6, we go through a framework that we designed it for the book, and I'm going to present it on the next slide. Then we also have at the end of the book, here at the end of the book, we have the templates for all the tools and techniques that we are using through the book, like responsibility assignment matrix or risk response plan. Those things are used through the book, but at the end we have the templates all together to make it easy for someone who want to use them for some of the project. And at the end we also have a glossary, small glossary, but of the main project management concepts that we believe that may be very helpful for newcomers into project management, for beginners. So about our framework. We went through different methodologies, frameworks, and we didn't want to use a specific one. We didn't want to use some names, some words that are already connected to a specific approach. We came up with this framework. We don't want to call it a methodology because it's not, it's a framework of 5 different phases that will go through the project. And they are presented in the way that readers can understand the flow of a project. Getting started, it's when the idea comes up and people start thinking about what is this project all about, what will be the project goal. Then we have investigate, it's where we dig further into that idea and we start to understand a little bit better where we are going to get into. In the define phase, which is usually what people call planning, although it's not correct because as project managers, we don't plan just in the small phase, we plan all through the project. So we decide to call it define. And on the define phase, it's where we are going to present the core tool and techniques of project management, like WBS, Gantt chart, risks, communication, all that. Act is where the project is going to be done. It's where the deliverables will be created and delivered. And then wrap it up when we talk about lessons learned, about verifying success criteria. So as it's written here on the slide, we believe that it's clear from the start because we start defining the project goal and then we go through along the project with that goal in mind. The different things that will come up. No, please, the previous slide. The different things that will come up on the slide on the book. They will come up as answers to questions that are raised by the characters. So that's why we have a story. The story will bring the different tools and techniques to play. They will feel the need of using those things. Clear tasks and responsibilities, and there's a big focus on the responsibility assignment management, success criterion tracking, lessons learned. And although the book was created for education purpose, for young people and teachers, we believe that it may be very helpful for corporate training, team onboarding, real projects, because it's easy to read, easy to understand, easy to put in practice those tools, techniques, and concepts for anyone who's starting on project management. Now, next, please. So those are the project management competencies addressed on this book. For those of you who are familiar with ICB4, so this came from the adaptation that was made of ICB4 for these 3 different age groups, in this case for juniors. It's the work that is behind IPMA Kids that was developed by Joanna and Jorun some years ago, which is the adaptation of the competence elements for those different age groups. And in this case, on this book, those are the ones that we are going to address on those different chapters. The book has been well received on social media. So this came from LinkedIn. Already some, there's quite a few comments and sharing. So the book we believe is being well received, and we are very happy for it. And from myself, and I believe also from my team, I also to thank Van Haren for all the support they gave us through the book and for the publication of the book. I hope you enjoy reading the book, and I hope that this book may be helpful for you, even if you are a senior project management, because there's always something new to find out, to discover, and to learn. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you, Miguel. You're gonna make me blush with the thank you. Okay, then before we go to a quick Q&A, because we had some questions, I represent the publisher, so it's kind of my duty to share you some information about the publication, like how you can obtain it. So actually, IPMA World and all the IPMA chapters have the ability for professionals to download the books from Van Haren for free. So if you are an IPMA member, through the My IPMA portal, you can download it for free through this QR code. You do need to have a My IPMA account. If not, please reach out to your local IPMA chapter. So then you can get the book for free. Great service. I'm not sure why I'm telling you this as the publisher, but okay. Then there's also the ability, if you are a teacher or lecturer at a school, university, you name it, you can also retrieve a viewing copy, again, for free. So you can get the ebook as a viewing copy, so you can have a look at if this is for you, if you can use it at no cost. You can, again, find it on our website to look at to retrieve a viewing copy, to request one. You need to use the ISBN, so I put that here in the screen for you. And we can also share the image from the book that will help you to use it, or reach out to your local IPMA chapter if you want more information of the IPMA Kids program. And then, of course, last but not least, the book can also be purchased. You can purchase it via the My IPMA World bookshop. Here's a fast link in this QR code. You can also look back on this recording after the session if I'm going too fast. You can purchase it hard copy or digitally, or you can purchase it via Amazon. So the My IPMA World Bookshop will deliver worldwide. But of course, maybe the shipment cost will be higher or not. I don't know exactly. But Amazon also, I think, delivers globally. So that might also be easy for you to find it. So that is more about where you can find the book. Then I would like to bring the authors back on stage if I manage. Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. I think, Sanya, you're still on mute, just so you know. So we got a few questions. First, I would like to thank everybody for joining. Also, we got people joining here. Anja from Wien, we call Wenen from Austria. Here we got from Saudi Arabia, Jamal, from Pakistan, from South Africa, Philip from Montenegro. Again from Saudi Arabia. So thank you all for joining the session. Really appreciate it that you're here, that you're joining. Hi Rebecca also. Then a question that we got, I'll put it here on the screen. I think it's for Joanna because the question was asked when you were answering, when you were presenting. Could you please give an example of a project that children are working on, and I assume working on right now?
Can you hear me? Yes, I think my mic is put. During maybe I answer in that way. When I run a workshop at school and we are asking children if they are doing project, they answer us yes. So that project, this is some semester work which they have to do because they are doing that in group. They have some timeline for that. They have some scope that we explain them that they also have somebody whom we can call sponsor of that project, because this is a client, because we have some person for whom they are doing that work. So this is some presentation, some semester work. But also some young people, at least in my country, we have something like student organization. So it means student club, I could say. I don't know if you know what I mean. This is a group of people who are doing some events or develop some activity at school, like some conferences for something, or like school disco, or like some other event at school. And they also have to they are responsible for that, so they need to have some tools how to prepare, maybe first initiate plan, of course, and then prepare and manage that. In our school, we also wanted to develop some soft competences, if I can call them like that. So, because each of the member of the team, which you can saw on our presentation, they are wearing some clothes, and the clothes have some colors. And the colors, they mirroring their personality behavior. And that it means through that way, we wanted to explain young people that you will have some conflict in your team, but you have to manage them somewhere. It depends also from your personality, from way how you behave, how you should communicate with other people, and other people should understand your way of communication. So making such a project, they should manage, of course, plan of the activity, but also the soft competences. But of course, I am academic, so I understand that I explain too much, because you were asking me about example of project, but I started to talk about book. Yeah.
Yes,
So
maybe Anna, just a few more words about your question. Maybe you wanted to ask a workshop, which is I don't know. I really don't know, but I will explain too about workshops. Okay, just the 2 sentences, and also we saw was it difficult to hold children attention from Philip. I will answer in 2-3 sentences. Yes, we have workshops which are, we will say, some sort of project. It's different from the ages group. For the small one, we have a really little small play for them, and through that play, we are developing the project management competencies for that age group. And of course, their attention are great because they're doing something that is very challenged, and they are in some competition, because we have divided, for example, group in 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. And the concentration of, for example, I would say older children, not children, but people or young people from 16 to 18, they're very concentrate, yes, and they're doing a great workshop, which is duration of 2-3 hours, which is great. So you can add, Sanya.
Thank you for answering, Daria. I think what we also what we said is to call them youngsters, right, and not kids, because if you call a youngster a kid, it will be hard to get their attention.
I'm just going to add one. I'm just going to add, Maurits, one thing regarding the Dagana's question and Philip's question as well. Depends. Usually, we are doing the proposed number of the children and young people in the workshop. It's between 15 up to 25 maximum, because if the group is bigger, it's very difficult to handle with them, especially when they are in the first age group from 6 to 9. So we have some experience, for example, when we are delivering in Morocco, Joanna and Miguel was there, especially when we were youngster, and the group was quite big. So you cannot handle at the same time the same, the children are too small to sometimes, but it depends. But usually when you are delivering the workshops, you need to stick because of you as a trainer and somebody who would like to have great thing in the end. So you should stick up around like 15 up to 25 people. In that case, it's manageable and doable for every age.
Yeah, thank you, Sanya. So Anya got another question in between. Before I mentioned that questions, we got a few more people mentioning where they're from, which is quite fun. So it means they want to be named. So Maris from Latvia, thank you. And here from Greece, I mean, they came in after I said where everybody was from. Thank you all for joining, really appreciate it. So another question from Anna. What do children find the most motivating, and what do children find the hardest in projects they run?
Okay, I can answer the question, but of course we understand workshop, yes, not book. Sorry, yes, because I was presenting book, so I thought that that Anna is asking me about book. What is the most motivating? I think that they behave in children or young people, they behave just like adult. So it means that they are motivated when they see progress, when we give them some good words, when we give them support. And I could say that especially working with small kids, like the kids from the first group, so between 6 to 9, especially the youngest one, you must support them all the time. So because if they are built, if the task is to build a paper tower, you must take care be them on a track, because if they start to be lost, they can give up. So that is very important to coach. Of course, you shouldn't do something instead of them, but you should coach them and take care about their engagement. So this is the most motivating thing. But the hardest thing is, of course, the concentration sometimes. But Sania answered the question. The youngest children can listen to you maybe 15 minutes. No more, no longer. You can talk with them 15 minutes, and after that, you must give them something to do, practical, just to build something to do. When you work with people who are 18, of course, they are almost adults, so they can concentrate longer. But of course, you should be very active, so you do some kind of theory, and after that, they should prepare something, present what they are doing. So the concentration can be crucial also for motivation and for children and young.
I'd be happy if my daughter listens 15 seconds to me, but okay, that's a different.
We will train you.
Thank you, thank you, Joanna. So we got another question coming in from Sarah. Are there any guidelines or guidelines how to teach project management in a training session scenario, along with how long or how should the session be divided, particularly for youngsters?
Yes, of course. We just presented the IPMA Kids program. So we are doing through member association. As a core team, we are preparing. We have session train the trainer, and we are preparing the people who will conduct the workshop in any country, and we have guidelines, we have everything. We have also defined workshops with all materials and details, how it's going on. First of all, you have to go to MA, member association, and talk to member association of IPMA. And then we are signing the contract. And after that, we are going to train the training session, mentoring everything, and we prepare people for conducting the workshop in any school, primary or high school. That is the way.
Let me add something, because I'm not sure if that was exactly what Sahar was asking. If you're talking about teaching project management in a school, and about how to teach students, of course, through IPMA Kids program. But what can also help you is the book, because through the book, you go through the different phases of project management. And for young people, well, for everyone, but also especially for young people, put them into a practice situation. Don't give them theory, put them to work on any project using what they can learn from the book, using the templates they have on the book. It's a way to teach them about project management.
Just to add, also this is very good guidelines for the training associations who is delivering the training to the teachers and to the beginners in the project management. Book is excellent tool because it's covered everything what one beginner should know about the project management, especially like Miguel was saying. Remember when we discussed about the workshops, how is delivered, their stages of the workshop, all 4 stages, briefing, execution, feedback and recognition, actually is well covered to the chapters what Miguel was pointed out through the book. So you could connect everything together, and it's a beautiful product for everyone who wants to know something about the project management, especially for the schools.
Thank you. Very good coming back to the book. Almost as if we thought it out in advance. Great. Great authors. Great.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. You can mix train the trainer sessions and, of course, guide like through our book. So that is the goal, that you could then conduct workshops or something else in schools.
Yeah. And as a closure, I got here Hans van Zaten, who mentions, and it's not a question, it's a compliment, who says that he really likes to provide these workshops to youngsters. So we see already professionals applying them in practice. Then I'd like to thank you all for reaching out and joining the sessions. I'd like to thank all our presenters and authors, Daria, Miguel, Sanja, and Joanna. Thank you for joining. Thank you for presenting. If anybody has a question about this, feel free to reach out to your local IPMA chapter or to IPMA World. Thank you very much, and looking forward to see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We at the Van Haren Group believe that organizations can benefit from shared knowledge and experiences, and we try to help them to do so. We are an independent, worldwide recognized content provider in management best practices and standards, well known for its flexibility and years of experience. Our education partners offer specialized training using our books, courseware, e-learnings, and exams. These partners play a crucial role in delivering high-quality education to professionals, leveraging our products to ensure comprehensive and effective learning experiences. At Van Haren Group, we're more than just a publisher. Our unwavering commitment to quality, passion, trust, fairness, and forward-thinking drives everything we do. We are dedicated to empowering professionals and organizations worldwide to achieve their goals and thrive in today's dynamic landscape. Dream, learn, and achieve with Van Haren Group.
Do you want to apply a best practice yourself and maybe leverage our services? Do get in contact with us. We are more than happy to advise how to take the next step.